In this video, I'm combining two of my favorite techniques, botanical gel printing and layered stenciling, to create prints full of depth, texture, and natural beauty. I'm Christy Hartman. Welcome back to my studio. All of the botanicals featured were hand collected and carefully pressed in my plant press, giving me lasting pieces of nature to use again and again. I'll show you how to let the botanicals shine while using stencils to add subtle structure and dimension in the background. Whether you're looking for fresh inspiration, I hope this video sparks your creativity. These are three of the botanicals that we're going to use, which truly are nothing more than weeds that I collected out in nature. This is Pop Dots by Becky Bokern from pmartiststudio. You're going to see me use this stencil a lot. This is a prototype that I'm working on for a new stencil that may or may not come out, probably later on this spring. I'm just testing it to see how it works and to see what you think. Let's get started. We are going to use three different colors today: Phthalo Blue, Lumiere Halo Blue Gold, Pearl Blue from Lumiere. Both of these have airbrush medium in them. This as open, I like using open for botanical prints. I know other people like different paints. I just feel like you need a little extra working time. I'm going to put a little extra paint on here. Might be too much, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. So let's add in probably not a ton of this, and some of this. This is going to be way more paint than we need, but we're going to go with it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect. And let's lay down, these are some weeds that I picked out of my yard earlier this season, and I put them into a plant press so I could use them when I wanted to. I don't always put them into a plant press, but sometimes I do. We're just going to pull as much of that paint off as we possibly can while we're getting the impression of the botanical on the plate. And it's going to take a couple times of doing this to get the right amount of paint off of here. Okay, let's take that off. That's pretty nice print. Let's grab another piece. Okay, let's pull this one off. I've got quite a bit more paint off of there. I think we can do it one more time. Got a couple spots. I'm going to try and pull some more of that off. And I'm just going to use this paper. That actually looks pretty good. So let's pull these off. And we're going to save these because we can reuse these because they are dry and I have smushed them in the plant press. The one thing I will say happens frequently when you use dry plants is you get little plant goobers into your print. It's not the end of the world. You can pull them out. You really don't have to pull them out. I just don't like to leave them on the plate. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Those are going to be gorgeous. This will have to dry completely before we can do anything else to it. Since we have these plants that already have this blue on them, which is still wet, and we can transfer that to the plate, I thought we'd do another one. And I thought we would use paint colors that dry a little faster. So let's try a little sunset gold. Let's try a little bit of metallic bronze from Lumiere. Let's try this halo blue gold, just because I love it. And let's just kind of put it around. Let's try the pearl blue. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this golden, bright gold fine. Let's take our paper. We do have to work rather quickly because this is going to dry faster than our last one did. And we'll see if any of that blue that's on our plants is going to transfer. I don't know that it will, but I don't know that it won't. That's gorgeous. Like it's going to dry pretty quickly. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Let's just reuse this paper that we used a minute ago. Let's pull these off. Look at how that blue transferred. I love it. Oh yeah, these are going to be super cool. Oh yeah, I love those. Okay, let's take a look. Oh yeah, look at that. That is going to be spectacular. I think we'll try that again. Might as well take advantage of all that paint that's still on those. So let's just try some different colors. This is metallic olive. This is pink gold. Let's choose one more color. Let's go with this one. Let's go pearl turquoise. And let's kind of move that one out here. I'm going to use the same brayer. I have not cleaned my brayer. Let's lay these down. These still have blue on them. And let's be quick. I can't dawdle here. Oh yeah, look at that. I like that. Oh, super cool. Look at that. Yep, I got about as much as we're going to get off of it. Okay, let's pull these off. Again, we had blue on our leaves and it was open, so we're going to be able to use that. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now once these are dry, we can reuse these. And we've been reusing them wet too. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Look at the glare, sorry. Oh yeah, that's going to be spectacular. All right, we'll let these one dry. This stencil is called Pop Dots, and it's by Becky Bokern. I'll have it listed down in the description. We're going to put this over the top. We're going to go for something very translucent, transparent, whichever you prefer. I think we'll go over it with this Ara Gold. It's very light. It's actually really lovely. And take a look. Oh yeah, that's going to be super cool. All right, let's let that dry. All right, we're going back to the pop dots. And this gold is still a little wet on this stencil, but that's okay. We're going to lay it down. We're going to put in, this is the turquoise pearl from Lumiere. I want it very thin. That should be enough. The Ara Gold. And then let's do this Halo Pink Gold. Oh yeah, that's cool too. Kind of did some different things, but I like it. Okay, we'll be back when those are dry. We are going to add another layer. This is a stencil that at this very moment when I'm filming this video, this stencil is not available. This is something I just cut because I wanted to try it. If you like it, let me know, and I'll look into developing it as a stencil. Right now, this is just my prototype. But it's going to leave lots of empty spaces. All right, we're going to use two different colors. We're going to use this pearl white, which has gloss glazing medium in it, and this Ara Quin Magenta. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I like that. That looks super. I think that pretty much did what I was hoping it would do. Look at that. That's going to be very interesting. I like that. All right, let's let that dry. All right, we're going to try something with this one that may not work. We'll see. We're going to put our magenta right down through the center. Not a ton. Not a ton of this because I think I had too much on the last one. And magenta here. And let's lay this down right over the top. And this time I'm going to use a piece of this Carnival Wet Strength tissue. I'm going to take off some of that paint and try and leave the pattern of the stencil. And I'm just using my fingers because I don't want to take off a ton. Okay, well, it kind of did what I was hoping it wouldn't do. Pulled off what was in between. But we'll see. Let's at least turn this over and look at it. Oh, it's still kind of cool. Did remove some of the botanicals, but that's okay. All right, we'll let that dry. Let's try pulling this with this Ara Orange Lake. And let's see what it's going to look like. Oh wow, that's going to be gorgeous. You can see the pink, you can see the turquoise, the blue. Very nice. Let's pull this with Titan Buff. Okay, that is lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Also absolutely lovely. We're going to use this Ara bronze, and we're going to use this pop dot stencil again. That's very light. I think I want a little bit more paint than this. So let's add just a tad more. Okay, let's pull that off. Yeah, let's let that dry. You can see it better this way. Yep, we'll let that dry. It shouldn't take very long. It's very thin paint. Let's put this back over the top of this. Let's use the Lumiere Pearl White in the center. A little bit of Quin Magenta. And let's do an ombre. And that'll look like that, which is very pretty. Okay, we have to let that dry, and then we're going to pull it. On this one, I think we're going to do an ombre of Titan Buff and Iridescent Bright Gold Fine. Oh, wow. Yeah, that will be beautiful. Okay, we'll let that sit, and I'll pull it when we're ready. Okay, well, that is gorgeous. I am very happy with that. These are the 3 prints that we completed today. I think they turned out brilliantly, and I actually really like the way I did the background with the combination of the pop dots and my prototype stencil. Tell me what you think about that stencil. Here's another one, which is a bit more dramatic with the blue and the orange. I think it's actually really lovely. Had a little problem with this one. The Botanicals wanted to pull up when This one, I think, is gorgeous as well. You can see that stencil in the background, my Botanicals in the foreground, and then, of course, the pop dots. Thanks so much for spending time with me in the studio today. I hope this project inspires you to head outside, gather botanicals, and start experimenting with gel printing and stenciling in your own creative way. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. I love hearing from you. And don't forget to subscribe for more nature-inspired art and creative techniques. You're going to see a lot more botanicals in 2026. Until next time, happy printing, and I'll see you in my next video.